This is a Union Civil War island fortress, and it's been under siege for over a month. The soldiers inside are near starving, and the Confederate Army has realized it's their time to attack. But Lee has not granted them vast resources. They only have infantry in their possession. Lucky for them, Union guns ran out of ammo months ago. The best they have is line infantry and one single Gatling gun. They're utilizing their positioning here to create a death charge choke point in a tunnel. The Confederates must come through the bridge into the tunnel where hundreds of Union soldiers await. Well, it used to be hundreds. Now it is merely 100 Union soldiers. The rest have died from starvation. Can the Confederates finally take the fortress, or will the Union have a Hail Mary victory and come out on top? If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more American Civil War battles in the future on the channel. Either way, guys, let's get into this thing. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start on this Born in the Fire America mod Civil War battle here. I'm really excited about this battle. It was actually a fan suggestion in the Discord after someone saw the red coat invasion of this fortress, and we did the full fortress that time. People were requesting we did just the death tunnel portion of it in just like an epic line battle defense. I decided to switch it up and go with the Civil War this time around. As you can see, the Gatling gun is going super hard. Now, the Gatling gun is, of course, a real gun that was used in the late Civil War, so didn't see a lot of action in the Civil War, but it's still fun to use it in the mod because it just tears, man. I mean, it's a pretty weak machine gun, but for the time, considering everyone else just has Springfield rifles, it's pretty awesome. And as you can see, the Confederates at the front of the bridge here are getting absolutely torn apart by it. Not to mention, we do have some American soldiers up here. A couple of them have gone down already, but these are pretty much the only guys that can shoot the Confederates on the bridge itself. And then we have the boys in the death tunnel area that are going to be able to fire downwards from both angles at the Confederates when they do end up entering that area. But for now, they seem to be just trying to deal with the Gatling gun, which I can't really blame them. Let's go ahead and see if we can boost it up a speed here. Since there's not too much firing going on, the lag shouldn't be horrible. And yes, there's just a ton of fire coming out of the Confederate guns here, and they are still getting absolutely crushed by that Gatling gun. You have to remember the Springfield rifles are not that accurate, and they're trying to fire up a steep death tunnel pretty far away. It's going to take quite a number of shots, I think, for them to actually kill the troopers on the Gatling gun over there. Ooh, that bullet whizzed straight through that man's head. God dang. Okay, that's pretty crazy. This thing is going very, very hard for the Union soldiers here. And also some of these soldiers up this way are able to fire as well down at the Confederates from different angles. Why are you guys shooting this way? Did a Confederate, like, climb the wall? No, I don't think so. I think they're just being dumb. Oh, they might be shooting the guys out this way. Okay, yeah. I mean, the range on these guns is actually pretty decent, so they might be able to hit some of those shots, but I would definitely concentrate the fire down here where basically you cannot miss. They are so clustered together on this bridge. There's a reason we're calling it a death tunnel here, because it's just claustrophobic. You can fire into it, and basically it's impossible to miss anything. Look at this Gatling gun. Its spray is all over the place, and yet almost every single shot is hitting just because of how condensed the Confederates are down here. It's absolutely absurd, man. And the defenders are actually members of the Iron Brigade. Their flag was here, but they dropped it. That's not a very good job, flag bearer. Come on! At the very least, the American flag is still up, but yeah, I'm trying to get the Confederate flag, or the Iron Brigade flag up. There we go. Iron Brigade flag is somewhat standing again. I just thought we'd use a famous brigade in the Civil War for fun here. I mean, they're the Iron Brigade for a reason. They should be able to hold out. Potentially. Maybe. We'll see. There are a lot of Confederates on the other side of this battlefield. More Civil War soldiers up here going down for the Union. A couple have gone down in the death tunnel area over here. I think, honestly, just some lucky shots for the Confederate troopers. But for the most part, they are still holding. Let's go ahead and bump it up to full speed ahead here and see how these guys end up doing. We could actually check out the early losses on the battlefield. Yellow are dead Union soldiers, red are dead Confederate soldiers. There's even dead Confederates over here, and somehow one died all the way over this way. I don't know how he got over there, but he was a sneaky little fella. Yeah, the Confederates have lost probably 5 times as many soldiers as the Union soldiers. They are starting off with 1,000 troopers on the battlefield, and there are only 100 Union soldiers on the battlefield, so they do outnumber them 10-1, but it seems like right now the Union is outgunning them 10-1 based on the Gatling gun's fire rate right now, which is going so unbelievably hard. It is going crazy. Let's actually see how many kills it's got right now at the top of this death tunnel right here. Whoo-wee! I mean, they are not having any success in killing it. It has 116 kills already. Holy cow, dude. That thing is just ripping into these boys. Oh, no mercy at all. Oh my goodness. These guys are having a real bad time here. Look at that. Just the sporadic headshot randomly, like... They're so nonchalant about it. They're just spraying and praying and still getting those kills. Look at all these guys back here. All of them trying to fire at that thing. The amount of fire going out for the Confederates is pretty crazy, but they're just incapable of killing that gun right now, it seems. Holy smokes. Absolutely insane. Why don't we go ahead and time-lapse this portion of the battle for a little bit here and see if the Confederates can get the kill on the Gatling gun or not. Actually, I think it'd be cool to go ahead and zoom in on the Gatling gun up this way and time-lapse this to see if the Confederates can get the kill on it, and if they can, make it off of the bridge, because right now they really are not. We might have to buff their lines or something like that, because the Union is just hard stopping them. This fortress is brutal. All right, let's get that time-lapse going. Alright, that was 3 minutes of defense, and only one of the gunners here is dead. They have 213 kills on that thing. Still a lot of Confederates left alive, and they are still pushing up, but obviously, it's a slaughter. Yeah, kind of insane, the number of kills. Almost all these guys have 1 or 2 kills up here as well. They were definitely ripping into them pretty good. And then these guys are all dead now, so the Confederates did take them out for sure. These guys have a few kills as well. Yeah, I mean, Union soldiers have been getting kills left and right. These guys all up here have a few kills here and there. They're all pretty low health, too. That guy's got 4 kills. What a sharpshooter. Nice. But the Confederates are just having trouble, like, finishing the job, actually getting the kills that they need on the defenders to win. So we'll continue to let this run, but we might have to do a wave 2 here for the Confederate Army to see if they can break through the lines at all, because right now it is looking like a surefire Union victory, which, hey, my boys in blue, I'm from Massachusetts. I love the Union boys, but you know, it'd be nice if the battle was a little bit more competitive. Okay, they're getting good fire out now, actually. And yes, they do finally kill the second machine gunner there. There you go. This thing got 233 kills. Holy cow. That is insane. Okay, so, you know what? Maybe the Confederates will have this. We shall see. I mean, they just barely managed to get the kill on that thing. And now they're starting to push a second time, but it's looking a little bit rough for them. They don't have a ton of soldiers left, I will say. It takes a lot to breach these kinds of death tunnels, and I thought kind of 10-1 might be enough for these fellas, but it's looking like that might not be the truth anymore. Of course, not having that Gatling gun opposing them now is going to be huge, but still, once they like enter this area, they're gonna have fire from here, here, a little bit up here, a little bit up here, like all concentrated on every single guy that comes through. The nice thing though is that these rifles take a long time to reload, obviously. It's not a historically accurate reload, but you know, it still takes 10 seconds per shot pretty much, I'm thinking. So if they just rush a ton of soldiers in, the Union doesn't have enough men with single shot rifles to kill all of them. So, you know, it would take quite a bit of sacrifice, but they could potentially get through, and the odds of every single Union soldier hitting every single one of their shots on a separate Confederate soldier is pretty slim. So yeah, I mean, just mass charging this choke point could be the answer to the problem. We've got a few soldiers over here actually managing to get up there and do some pretty good stuff. It's actually not bad. They're kind of hiding in good spots where only a couple of these Union soldiers can actually shoot them. Like, we can see their heads, but they can't put their rifles down at that angle. So the Confederates are actually coming through here pretty sneakily. They're getting some cheeky little corners here. That guy did not, but these two still have cheeky little corners where they can't necessarily get shot, and therefore the Union soldiers just kind of have to sit here and wait for them to move into a position where they can shoot them. So maybe this choke point will not be quite the choke point I thought, although, yeah, every once in a while a soldier does just try and full yeet on in there, and it flops miserably for them, so that's interesting to see as well. But, I mean, the Confederates still have a few hundred soldiers left alive. They've also got all these soldiers back here who haven't even entered onto the bridge just yet, so they've got numbers. They can certainly do this, I think. It just will be quite tough. Oh, a few more Union soldiers over here have gone down, actually. Rip, okay. That's kind of rough, but they've got these guys angled nicely where, like, if Confederates do come up into the area, they'll be able to shoot them down over there too. So it is getting a little bit spicy. Union troops taking some more losses. Let's check out actually the deaths right now. Red are dead Confederates. Yellow are dead Union soldiers. Union still got all of these guys back here too that haven't fired a single shot. They are completely fresh. But these guys up here have all lost quite a bit of health, I will say. One of these guys has 8 kills. Braden Deli. The Deli boy. The meat maker. Okay, wait, that sounded weird. He is doing crazy things back there, sharpshooting like crazy. Confederates are breaching through here little bit by little bit. The AI is playing a lot smarter than I initially thought they would, so props to them, but we'll see if they can make it through this area. Why don't we go ahead and time-lapse for a little bit longer, because these battles take forever given the musket fire. It's just such a long reload. Okay, and just a few moments later, the Confederates are really getting in here now. They are full charging the remaining soldiers that they've got, and I think that is honestly the way to play it. That is the best way to do this thing. You know, it's gonna result in a lot of losses, but you can overwhelm the enemy. And taking a lot of losses all at once might seem horrific. However, at the end of the day, it's gonna prevent more soldiers from dying for your side. They take out the right side extremely quickly right there, actually, and the left side is quickly following as they're just bursting on through here. It's going to be up to the Death Tunnel choke point area after this for the Union soldiers to potentially win. That guy misses a crucial shot and pays with his life for it. Still a couple soldiers up here, but they're weird angles, so they might have to defend the interior area and turn around later. We've still got one blockade here, which is firing on all cylinders. They miss all of their shots. That is not a good sign. There we go. They clean up, though. And the left side here also fully stacked with Union soldiers. One flag bearer is still alive with the Iron Brigade flag. The American flag bearer is dead, however. So hopefully they can keep the American flag intact. I gotta lift it up, man. The disrespect. There we go. I don't know why my conscience felt guilty about that. Alright, it's raised again. Alright, there we go, there we go, there we go. We'll put it in the ground. There you go. Hold the old glory, boys. Hold the old glory. Okay, so these guys are coming on up here. Actually, a few of them crept their way across the stone there. That wall was supposed to be preventing them from doing that, but they could now potentially, like, wrap around to... I think there's a staircase somewhere around here. Oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe they can't get up there then, so they will still have to attack. Alright, well that's good. That way these guys can't get flanked around the wall. There's still a lot of Confederates way back here. There's some in the water. I'll pull them out of the water. Anti-derp rule, anti-derp rule. Get out of the water there, boys. Just to be fair to them. These guys also not supposed to be on this side of the barricade. I put barricades here for a reason, boys. But yeah, they seem to be stalling out yet again as they enter into the choke point area, though they haven't done a full-fledged assault quite yet. These guys getting some cheeky little shots into the sides of these guys. That's not too bad. Yeah, they're still doing pretty well defending this area here. The Confederates aren't really able to breach through just yet. They're gonna need to soon if they want to keep their numeric advantage going right now. That guy gets shot down real bad. Whoo-wee! Okay, some more pushing up. They, like, really want to go over here. I think they really want to kill this trooper right here, and they're actually shooting at him a little bit. Oh, now they're shooting at the middle. They don't care about that trooper anymore. Hold on, let me zoom in. Sometimes you gotta click camera position again. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, a little bit more of a push down this way. They're getting past that cursed Gatling gun that the Union has used to just absolutely obliterate them in a magnificent showing. And so they're coming through here. They're trying at least. Do have a couple more Union soldiers dying. You can hear it. Whenever they do die, they go, "Ah!" And the rest of these guys, though, still getting crazy, crazy kills. This guy's got 6. This guy's got 1. This guy's got 4. This guy's got 4. This guy's got 1. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none. This guy's got 4. This guy's got 3. This guy's got 3. This guy's got 2. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none. And this guy's got 2. Yeah, some pretty good kills for a lot of these individual soldiers here. I did notice a lot of them had lower health, though, so they have been taking a beating during this position defense here, though, so that is rough to see. Still lots of Confederates back here, though, still kind of waiting to come forward. I'll take all of them that are in the water out of the water. I think that's all of them now, yeah. And let them, you know, try and come forward out of the water because it's kind of boring when they glitch their way into the water. They're not supposed to go in the water, but they just fall in by accident. All right, let's go ahead and time-lapse this doorway again because we're at another sort of impasse position. Alright guys, I think it's kind of Jover for the Confederates here. They've still got soldiers back here. They're really hesitant on coming forward, and the Union has lost barely any soldiers in their little assaults here. This guy's got 7 kills, this guy's got 5, this guy's got 2, this guy's got 5, this guy's got none, this guy's got none, this guy's got 5, 5, 3, 2, 2, none, 2, 1, none. These guys are all... Okay. I don't know what just got recorded or not, but I was supposed to be recording, and I was basically saying the Union was clapping cheeks, and these guys all have like 7, 8, 9 kills, stuff like that, which is kind of crazy. I don't know what got recorded and what didn't. I don't know why my recording software stopped or didn't start or something like that. But either way, after that time lapse, yeah, the Confederates do have some soldiers left. They're just very scared to come forward, and the Union is just hard locking them into this choke point right now and dominating them, to say the very least. So I think it might be Jover for the Confederates here. We will let this play out, and I think we'll go fast motion for a spell here because honestly it's becoming a longer battle, but I do want to run it again without this portion of the death tunnel and these guys up here and see if just the backline would have been able to hold the Confederates throughout the entire battle. But we'll let this battle play out first. Union just absolutely dominating these Confederate boys as they try and come through here. Yellow are dead Union soldiers, red are dead Confederates. I think this is pretty much a guaranteed victory for the Union at this point, but we will let it play out. Alright guys, so it's been 10 minutes here, and the Confederates really aren't coming forward, so let's go ahead and, we're not going to shove them into the choke point, but we will bring the remainders up here at the very least, so that they are more likely to actually attack, mainly because they're just lollygagging. This might help them in the choke point assault a little bit, because we are consolidating their troopers, but I mean, otherwise this battle ends up being 2 hours long, and, you know, that ends up being a little bit annoying. So we'll let this play out just a little bit here and see what goes down. Confederates coming in. They're getting blasted by these guys. It turns out it's not that big of a deal that they were consolidated. They're still unable to basically get through the choke point here, and they are getting destroyed by the Union lines continuously, especially this side over here. Oh, they got a kill. Nice. This guy, wait, oh, he's dead now. This guy's 9 kills. This guy's none. This guy has 6. This guy has 3. This guy has none. This guy has 4. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none. This guy's got 14. This guy's got 4. This guy's got 2. This guy's got none. Pretty crazy numbers for single rifleman units in this game. Like, pretty insane. Just a few more Confederate soldiers here. Let's time-lapse one last time, and it should be done. Alright guys, it's been another 10 minutes. The Confederates aren't really coming forward. There's only like 15 of them left, so we're calling it a Union victory here. Yellow are dead Confederates, red are dead Union soldiers. Let's run it again, but without the wall defenses here. This is the official win status. Oh, we'll just charge these last few guys in. This is the official win status of the battle. Union victory here, but we're going to run it again without this just for fun. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's do it. All right, let's get it, boys. All of these guys on the wall and up here are gone now. Let's see if this makes any difference in the battlefield. I mean, it obviously will. Oh, and look at that. Yeah. One of the Union gunners on the Gatling gun is already down, which is crazy. I mean, it took them forever to kill both of the gunners last time around, and there goes the Gatling gun. So clearly the guys up on the walls and up here provided nice distractions from the Gatling gun for quite an amount of time there. So that's actually fairly huge. I mean, that thing accounted for 233 kills for the Union troops last time around, which is a hefty load. So they're going to have to make up for that, and these guys back here getting sniped out pretty easily right now. A few Confederate soldiers are dead on the ground over this way, but for the most part, they're leaping on through here. There's not the troopers up here sniping them on the bridge, getting a crazy amount of kills. There's not the guys up here preventing them from getting into this area, so it's getting rough. But this choke point up here might be the saving grace for the Union, because they've got all these guys here, all these guys here, ready to fire in, and then further back here they do have some more troopers who can do like a little bit of backup fire. I think these guys here can fire in, so that might be helpful to some degree. But oh my goodness, some of these Confederate soldiers are just walking on up here. Union troops taking shots into them, taking them down, you know, which is good. The guys straight up here, pretty dead. That's rough. Pretty dead, yeah, as if they are just dead. It's rough. It's tough and tumble up here. Couple more troops trying to do the death charge through the choke point. It's not going super well, I will say. Oh my goodness, look at this. Holy cow. Holy cow. Let's actually just go ahead and check real quick the number of kills. Red are dead Confederates, yellow are dead Union soldiers. I'd say it's actually equal, which is obviously not a very good thing for the Union troops at this time. You do not want your choke point to be getting equal kills to the attackers. That is pretty obvious. But there we go. Now they're getting a few more kills as they come into the death tunnel area here. That's nice to see. That's what you like to see there, lads. Get the big kills. Get them. Yes, sir. A number of these troopers are going down in here, though, so this choke point probably not going to last forever, especially with just the huge surge, big old surge of Confederate troopers coming forward now. They somewhat stop it, which is good, but now all these guys got to reload, so if Confederates really quickly come through after that charge, they will definitely get some kills, and that they are, as the Union soldiers do have to reload their Springfield muskets. The guy on the left over there getting kapuya clapped. A little bit of melee action. Bayonet charge happening. Look at that, more melee going on. The Confederates are in the choke point officially here. Big yikes for the Union troopers. They do have more platforms over here ready to defend, but obviously this is the last-ditch defense area over here. So really the front of the fortress played a massive part in the Union soldiers actually managing to get a victory in this battle. It's always fun to like see what happens, like little what if scenarios to these battles. You know, what if we removed this portion of the defense, stuff like that. It does make a difference on the battlefield, obviously, a huge difference. I mean, Union troops still fighting tooth and nail, still getting good kills, but they're just not able to do it with the Confederates able to rush in like this, with this number of troopers still alive at this point in the battle. Yeah, they needed their troops on the ramparts in order to get the victory. And, you know, they did a great job. They were outnumbered 10-1. Now they're outnumbered like 20 or 30-1, so it does make a big difference, obviously. But there we go. Union pretty much dead. They've got a couple of soldiers laying down around here, but not that much. Let's see here. Yellow are dead Union soldiers, red are dead Confederates. Probably equal kills for both sides, but absolutely crazy battle. I think the first one was a lot better, but this was just fun little what if to see what would happen. But obviously the first battle stands as the official victory for the Union. Either way, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.